Hi guys, how's it going? Ivano here with game number 5 of the 7 vs 7 Warzone series that we played on Darth Malgus. It's game 2 of the rematch, Team Ivano versus Team Snave. And looking at the teams, there was only one change. Asana has respec to Fury, but otherwise the players are all staying the same. And we are, of course, playing Ancient Hypergate. And as opposed to the last matches, we will not play deathmatch. This one will be all about the objectives. Meaning you can expect it to be quite different than your usual regular Warzone, because both teams will play pylons, and for the old school players, you will remember that teams used to play a 4-4 split here with the tank and the heal. It was really hard to kill, so 4 players on one pylon, 4 players on the other pylon. But remember, we have no tanks here, only 2 heals per team, so let's see if anyone can get a cap.
That could be a huge swing, by the way, right? Because if you do 3-4 and they don't match up equally, then that's going to cause problems.
Yeah, so right now it looks like that's maybe what's happening here. So we have 4 versus 3. No, there's another one. That's a stealth, of course. Sneaky operative.
So we have 3 this side.
Yeah, we have 4 versus 4 over here.
Yeah, so they have actually done the equal splits. We have Lev over here, we have Oberoi, Sork, and Ashton. So Jug, Concealment.
Ooh,
and,
guess who they're focusing? Of course, Sokrazi already in the barrier. It's going to be another one of those games, right out of the gate.
Wait, where are you? Are you west?
I'm on... No, I'm on east.
Okay. Because... Oh, Oberoi here, sorry. I got Oberoi and Serasi mixed up. Beg your pardon.
No worries. Yeah, so Sokrazi without the barrier, I think he's going to be the target right now.
Ashton is getting fucked up here, man. Well, mind you, Lev is just... I don't think Lev has stopped hitting Rue. I imagine Lev is going to log out tonight and he's going to like write the name Rue on his pillow and his puncher in his seat. He's just fucking continuously pounding on them.
Yeah, Rue is going to check under his bed before he goes to sleep tonight.
That was a great example of Operative's weakness right there, because Lev got knocked back twice and he was just out of the fight for fucking ages. They are down to 2 here now, so it's 2v3 on this side.
Yeah, still no one has died, but it looks like Sokrazi is going down right now.
I'll be honest with you, I don't think anyone's going to cap you, to be perfectly frank. With people do shenanigans with the caps.
Yeah, Mala goes down, so the heal is down. Sokrazi already no barrier, so it looks like a 4 versus 2 right now. Team Snave has the pressure right now.
I beg your pardon, I meant no one's going to cap here. I don't think. I think it'll be a stalemate.
Yeah, let's see. I mean, once it's 4 versus 2, you can get some kills, but...
They made a change with the door timers that really fucked things up. So the longest door timer now is 15 seconds. So that's the longest.
Okay.
So it's really going to only... It's not that long in a worst-case scenario to get back and interrupt, and you can just, like, corpse defend a lot of the time. That being said, they are looking to kill everyone here at the same time, apart from Lev. So if they can CC Lev, they can then go for the cap. Oh, no, never mind. There's a bit of resurgence here. Rue is back as well.
Yeah, Sokrazi is getting focused again. Wait, I think he respec. He's playing face walk right now, because he just face walked. And he's healing up himself. But, yeah, Ashidan goes down. Well, that's on your side, right?
I'm kind of curious as to whether or not... Yeah, Ashidan's down. I'm curious as to whether or not, if one team is having a clear kill advantage, whether they'll switch strategy and just send everyone to one side, just so that they can get the cap. Because if you're ahead then, like, so say my team is dominating on kills, but we aren't getting the cap. If I send all players to one side and we get the cap, that would be enough to swing the game into our favor, right? Because even if you cap, it's going to be less than my cap.
Yeah.
But obviously there's a risk associated then as to, like, are you actually going to...
Arfonim goes down. That's 2 more kills to Team Snave. Dreadmaster, Aqualia.
Try not to die in the explosion, by the way.
Yeah, I didn't die. Did you die?
I did, yeah. That's too late for it. It's more that does count as a kill, that's all. So if it's tight, you can blame me for that one.
It's really hard to commentate and also look at your character.
I wasn't watching the clock is the problem there. But yeah, 3v3 over here again. No mix-up in that whatsoever. Lav still just absolutely making love to Rue.
Yeah.
Jesus. I feel... Oh, they're now starting to converge on Rue. Oh, Rue's got his reflector.
Over here, interesting. No change in strategy. We have a 4 versus 4. But actually, the healer of Team Snave, Archon, aka Arcanum, just goes down. As Mala goes down at the same time. So both healers. So it seems like both teams have changed the strategy to focus the healers now. Interesting. I don't really know what you think about that. Like focus DPS versus focus healers in this patch.
I would focus healers because the healers don't have any tanks to stop that. And if you were hitting the DPS, so basically the way they always look at it is like input output. Oh, Baguetti's swapped over. Oh my God, Papa Big Dick just turned up, just ran in like a fucking lunatic, and now he's pumping on Lev. So we now have 4 over here. They're pushing for it. No one's gone for a cap yet. Curious to see how this one goes across because we now have 4 over here. But yeah, I would the way that I always see it is DPS is like 1, and then you have Lev going for the cap. Is he gonna get it? Oh, DPS is 1, so like tanks are like what, like 1.4, and like heals like 1.3, something like that. Their output has to be higher, I guess.
Oh, cap, Ivano cap. No, gets interrupted at 3 seconds. That was close for a second there.
So if you're doing 1-to-1 on the DPS with the healer healing them, then the healer is going to out heal your DPS. So you may as well go on the healer. I would always prioritize healer.
Yeah, I mean, for sure. If the healer's down, then it makes it just that much easier to kill the rest of the DPS. But on the other hand, I mean, once you kill all the DPS, right? The nice thing the nice thing that kind of does is that, you know, you're completely pressure free, which is again the snowball effect that we saw earlier, like on the Void Star. But it looks like
absolutely
they're going for the heals here.
I would say if you look at who's going to stay alive longer. So let's say there's 3 here, and there's only the healer alive. The healer, I believe, is going to keep themselves alive a lot longer than the DPS is.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, as Arcanum face walks right into mid. Let's see who's going to make it. We're going to see some last-second pulls. Some spicy fire knocks. Ooh, kept getting hardstone by Aquelia. Aquelia is playing Vengeance. Like, I can't really believe he got top DPS last round playing Vengeance into so many... Well, I guess it's not so many ranged, actually, because every team has 3 melees, and I guess that's already enough for a Vengeance to do top DPS. But like I said, Aquelia...
They're pushing for a cap over here. They might actually get this. Oh, no. Baguetti comes in.
Yeah, there's a cap going right now. I think this is Mala capping the heal.
All right, so it looks like there's a change over here. So Baguetti is over here now. Baguetti, Rue, and Rafi is over here now.
For me, it still looks like a 4 versus 4 on my side. I can count correctly.
It's the same amount of numbers, but Baguetti is over here now, whereas Ashton was over here before. And it's currently 1. Yeah, this is where operatives will really shine in this one. Because they killed both the Jug and the heal were out. Oberoi and Ashton were both out. But Lev just stealthed out. And you aren't going to cap in the time that it takes him to run back.
Mala is down. Asana is also going low. Asana just vanished. She has nothing left. This could be a chance for Team Snave here if they kill Asana's at 1 HP. Tries to go for the medpack. Not sure if the medpack is even up. Cap attempt. Stopped by R for Nim. And now it looks like the heal is back. Yeah, you're right. The spawn time's not too short. The heal, it takes too long to kill the heal.
I said this as soon as they made the changes, mate. Honestly, if you want to go into the forums, I did a list of proposed changes for this game to fix PvP. And obviously some mouth breathers were like complaining about them. But the issue this game has always had, and I'm a defender, by the way, defense is too easy relative to attack.
Yeah.
I think that's partly why we have this DPS farm
I agree.
at the moment.
I agree.
If you made it so that the nodes were interchangeable, and Ashton just goes down again there, people would be more keen to attack, make it more harder to defend. So I appreciate that you might not necessarily want to sit in the spawn for like 30 seconds, but like, I mean, don't fucking die, right? Like, there has to be some kind of punishment for it all. It's so quick to get back in here now. It's ridiculous.
And you can even see, even though there are no tanks and there are no shadows with 2 cloaks sitting in stealth just waiting to interrupt the cap, simply because, you know, the healers, they're all good players, and the DPS, they're peeling for each other. Ooh, actually, there's a cap. 3 seconds, 4 seconds? No, interrupted. Yeah, okay. So, again, sorcerers, one of them has a barrier. They just pop the barrier. They're invincible.
Yeah.
Interrupted. Yeah, we're not going to see a cap. 3 seconds, 2 seconds. Don't get hit.
I would like to see whether a team, right? Because I'm just thinking to myself here, looking at my team. So, you've got Ivano and probably Yugi that you could send to SWTOR, because they both have stealth of some description, right? I know Yugi's a Mara, but they can dip out fairly regularly. If they can stall the team from capping for a minute or so, and they send 6 v the other side, so the team with 3 is then 6v3, they're not going to have enough time to respond in terms of like switching sides of the map. So if you're ahead on kills, which I believe my team is at the moment, I wonder whether that would be a better strategy to just have 2 players try to stall and just roll the fucking dice.
Yeah, it looks like something is happening right now over here. We have 3 players. One is about to die. It looks like Team Snave is having the upper hand right now. Ooh, but Mala pops a cooldown. Yeah, Merkeel is so hard to kill. They just pop a med pack and the energy shield and they're full again. And then we're not even talking about Cold or Reflect. That's one of the issues. Like, those healers are so hard to kill even with 3 DPS.
Yep, 3 DPS, sorry, 3v3 over here again. Same comp as last round, but the healer is down. Sorry, not the healer, sorry, Ashton is down.
Yeah.
So it's now 2v3. Time to pile the pressure on. They're now going on Oberoi. But it's heal straight back. Sorry, Ashton is... I gotta stop saying heal. Ashton is straight back as well.
Yeah.
Leaps in, back into the fight.
So
it's just... It's always a shame when I see, like, what is essentially... This map is a bit of a conundrum to me, right? Because this is the correct way to play the map. The orbs in the middle serve no purpose whatsoever. Because if you don't cap, they don't mean anything, right?
Yeah.
It seems like such a glaring fucking mistake in terms of the map design. That there's no reason to be there. I think if you could hand in orbs whilst it wasn't capped, that would mix things up greatly and would make it more interesting to go into mid in these types of stalemate matches, like spread players out.
Yeah.
The way I always look at war zones is you want to have recovery mechanisms if you're behind, and you want to have ways to stretch teams out so people just don't cluster in one area. And I always feel like that's where this game is horrendously kind of fucked up.
Yeah, we had a 4-kill to 2 advantage over here, but again, 2 players still alive, and they just live long enough until the door opens. But for sure, Team Snave has the upper hand right now. No Alpha Nim is getting focused. So crazy. I'm not sure. I didn't watch his cooldowns. Does he have barrier? Because if not, could get close. But really, like, Team Snave needs to kill them fast, basically within 10 seconds of each other, before the respawn is there. And it looks like the healer here he is again. So there's not going to be another cap in this round either.
Lev keeps going for cheeky caps. I always call it attention checks, right?
Yeah,
sometimes people get so tunnel vision.
You have to try it.
Away with 6 seconds, do you know what I mean? But Baghetti, fair play, he's on the ball.
Yeah, it happens all the time. I mean, that's really what you said earlier. This is really interesting because this map is completely different whether you play it like with random players on a war zone or if everyone is like really good at their class. Because if you play it with randoms, yeah, sure, then you go your pylon, you get 1 pylon, you collect the orbs, right? And that's how the map is played. But if everyone knows what they're doing, people will just simply not die. And then defending is way too easy. And actually the middle doesn't matter at all.
No, you can literally delete mid from the game. it doesn't serve any purpose if you play it properly.
Yeah, and thinking back to the
oh shit, they might actually get this. This is a really clever play. So they've gone for a phase walk into the cap. And they're going to try and CC in order to get it. Oh, Baghetti countered with his own phase walk. Oh, get fucked. That was... Yeah, Oberoi
2 phase walks.
Sorry, no. Oberoi phase walked towards the node to get ahead of them. The rest of the team then tried to peel for him, but then Baghetti had his phase walk, so he came to counter it. We got Yugi over here now as well, so we have 1 more player over here. We have a 4v3, I believe.
Interesting.
No, it's still... Yeah, we have 4v3. 1, 2... count to 8 saves. 1, 2, 3, 4, yeah.
Oh, there's a nade. There's a cap. No, the nade doesn't go through. It's not long enough. It gets broken. I think, did the CC get broken there? That's really annoying if that was the reason. I'm gonna watch it on the replay later. But there was a cap attempt. I think we have a swap in strategy right now.
Yeah, so we have 4v3 over here now. 4 for Team Snave, 3 from Team Nate.
Yeah.
And if I was them, I would be tunneling the fuck out of Lev, because it doesn't matter if you kill the other 2. Simply because Lev can vanish out, sap. You can all cap, he can just keep on sapping you. It is literally impossible unless you pop him with some kind of random AoE.
Yeah, and on this side, of course, then we have a 4v3 correspondingly.
Oh, they're getting fucked up over here, man. They're getting fucked up. Lev's going to go down in like a second. I don't think... There's no way Oberoi can keep him up. All right. So it's now 4v1 over here. Lev's got a full door. The Jug is coming back in. I don't know what cooldowns the Jug has, and he's going to get CC. They're peeling off for him. 1 kill.
There's a cap attempt. Sorgus in the bubble. Can he interrupt? Yes, interrupts last second, and then he vanishes out. All right, nice play from Ivano. 5-second interrupt.
Something spectacular here. This is going to be a cap.
Oh, this is close over here as well.
Clutch.
Interrupt, but now this is seeing the Sage. This could be the game-winning play. Is he capping? Malia caps it. Let's go, Malia.
That was so tight there as well.
That was really close.
The Jug on your team, as Ashton, who's been dying continuously, managed somehow to stop 2 caps that I thought were like unstoppable.
Nice. What a clutch play. Yeah, Arcanum was alive over here. The other guys were all going down in the 4v3. He barriered, but then, you know, both of Team Ivano's players managed to knock him back, and the cap went through. The healer caps,
Right,
that's exactly how I like to see it.
Here. All right, this might be a cap on this side.
6 seconds.
The jug comes back in again. Dude, this jug. Mate, honestly, Ashton might die a bazillion times, but he has single-handedly saved the team. Like fucking 4 caps there.
Ashton, the objective lord.
Holy shit.
Let's go. And on the other side, Mala with the cap. And the whole team not only focuses down the 3 players, but
that's the game now, because
should be. Let's see what they do now. Do they go back to the previous setup with the 4-4? Like, what are they trying to do? Like, it looks really, really one-side heavy right now. Like, Team Snave is all going one side, or what?
It doesn't matter, because they're going to have to cap. And they have about 20 seconds to do it.
But there's no one here right now from Team Snave. Is there maybe just one stealth? Yeah. Ah, there's one stealth. Okay, so they're doing the objective thing where one operative is here, zap tapping.
Yeah. Lev shut him down. It's the only play they had was to go one side. Like, that's literally the only choice, because round 9 is... Oh, is it round 9, or is it the next one?
I think we're in 8 right now.
Oh, I beg your pardon. Round 9
now it's a 2v2. Now it's a 2v2. They reinforced.
That was me being stupid as fuck then. I thought this was the last round. It's the next one.
Okay, but Ivano, the operative, has no vanish anymore. He used it all to interrupt the cap. But I don't think 2 versus 2. This is a heal and a DPS versus heal and DPS 2v2. Normally, that shouldn't be enough to kill a healer.
Yeah, this is 5v3 over here.
I think all the action is on your side.
Dude, this is so tight. The margin of time in which Ashton came back, like, if he'd had a slightly longer door timer, this game would be done.
Yeah, over here it looks like a stalemate. I don't really think that... What is it? Sorkrazi together with a heal can kill Archon here.
Yeah, they are sending reinforcements back over here now, but as long as Lev is alive, they aren't going to cap, and he can stall them longer than any other player, including the Sork, unless he gets popped. Oh, that's it.
There's a cap? Oh, they got it.
They're readjusting the sides now based on deaths. This is clever play.
Yeah, well played, I must say. Yeah, I think this looks like a stalemate. Sorkrazi pulling Mala. Mala is actually going quite low, but then again, yeah, he's a Merc heal, and there's only one operative on him. He should never die. Ooh, actually, Ivano, respect to concealment. I didn't even notice that.
I think
nice pressure.
Game, Team Snave will have more damage and more kills, but they've lost.
Let's see. It's not over yet. Archon is going for the cap, but Sorkrazi is not sleeping.
Well, the issue with it is, round 9 is the last round, and what happens is after, I believe it's like 20-ish seconds. Like I always forget the exact time. The game just ends.
Yeah, that's it. Well,
it's virtually impossible to cap in that time with any defender.
There was a last attempt here from Sorkrazi. From Archon, sorry, but Sorkrazi had his breaker still. So there was a nade, but Sorkrazi breaks it, and now it's 2 seconds. The round is over.
Honestly, I think Team Snave made the right call with what they did with that split. It was just unbelievably a combination of fortune and skill, where Ash got back just in fucking time. I think it was like 3 times to stop the cap. It was ridiculous. He's like the jaws of life.
Yeah, I'm gonna watch that. I'm gonna watch that back on the stream for sure on the next day. Now there's one more round. But yeah, I think so it's like you said, 20 seconds, right?
So yeah, it's really short. Yeah.
Yeah, that should be it. But let's see. Actually, Team Snave is going for it. Unless there's a stealther, this cap goes through. Don't tell me. There's no way. No, Sorkrazi 4 speeds and interrupts. Whew. That was closer than it needed to be honest.
Over here. Honestly, I think this has been the most fun to watch.
I agree as well. That was the best so far.
Because there's so much in terms of how you adjust the comp and who goes where and how you do it.
That's it.
Beautiful.
Game over. I'm just happy my team finally won for once. Good job, guys. Look at the PowerTech with the top DPS there, but it doesn't matter. I mean, damage is important. Let's not forget. You need to be able to kill those people before you can get the cap through, right? To get the pressure. But
Absolutely.
But you need both.
Have less damage in one.
Look at the damage taken. Holy fuck, Ashidan. With 16 million damage taken. So there you have it, guys. Team Ivano takes the win. Even though DPS and kills both were clearly in favor of Team Snave, but it's an objective game, so whoever caps the pylon wins. And the player of the match for me, Ashidan on his Rage Juggernaut. Only 9k DPS, because he had 16 deaths, took quite a lot of punishment. But then of course he had this one huge interrupt that secured the win for his team. second, and then it vanishes
All right,
out. Nice play from Ivano.
Unless the
5
jug does
second
something
interrupt.
spectacular here, this is going to be a cap.
Oh! Here as well.
Clutch!
Interrupt, but now this is seeing the Sage. This could be the game-winning play. Is he capping? Malia caps it.
Oh my
Let's
word,
go,
that was so
Malia.
tight there as well.
Oh, the healer caps.
Right,
That's exactly how I like to see it.
here. All right, this might be a cap on this side.
6 seconds.
The jug comes back in again. Dude, this jug. Mid. Honestly, Ashton might die in bazillion times, but he is
If you enjoyed this one, don't forget to leave it a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, but before we sign off, let's jump over to the players for a little post-match interview.
Who is Ashton? Ashton, you. It's 3 absolute clutch interrupts.
Yeah.
Well played.
The third one, you came from a different side, and I had no idea where the fuck you came from, but you just leapt in and stopped the cap at the last second for a third time, and I couldn't fucking believe it. Dude, absolute MVP. Well, Ashton died 16 times.
Yeah.
The enemy
Only.
I had worse games against Ivano, for example, 27 times, so this is fine. Dude, literally, I saw Baguetti capping, and Ru was standing behind him, and I thought, yeah, fuck it, I can't jump Baguetti because he was encrouched, right, entrenched.
Yeah.
So I jumped the heel behind him, who was capping, and thankfully Baguetti stopped himself.
My team in total had 17 deaths.
Yeah.
Ashton alone had 16 deaths.
Lol. Yeah, rookie
Wait,
numbers,
what?
told you.
So,
Back again. Shady's back.